Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. We're jumping into some arena. Co-op was opened up last night and it was all things amazing. Really enjoying it. We'll see if my opinion evolves over time, but I can't wait until they add in new maps. I haven't really been watching the Korean server at all, so I don't have too much of a heads up, but I'm assuming this is the map that we're going to have until a new update comes out, but it would be baller if they had a different map every single day of the week. That would be really cool, or at least a little bit of something there. I do think that the only downside is the meta is just going to be a ton of future princesses. Now, I ran the final level a couple times, and some of that will be in the video. That is probably up before this one. I've done it with 4 future princesses, 3 future princesses, 2 future princesses, and that's pretty much it. I think over time, obviously, there are going to be more people in the queue, but I think most people just go in, get it done once, and then they're done for the day, and I do think you have to do it every single day. I don't think you have to do all the different levels. I think beating through all the different levels once maybe unlocked some stuff or gave you some gems for a first-time completion. Wow, this is taking a long time to queue. And then maybe in the future you only really have to do one run, but I do like running multiple times. First off, it's fun, and you get to try different heroes and whatnot, but also just the chance of helping anybody else through those difficult levels is kind of good. Let's jump out, and let's try to go right back again. And see. There it is. Alright. Been seeing a lot more of those longer queues these days, but hey, it's alright. Touche. Interesting comp. That is going to be a spicy Garam. Hopefully, I'll have some sort of advantage by the time we get there. But maybe not, because he's going to have Future Princess going up against my heroes. I was trying to run away, but he did not get his chain out, so I did that correct. I did my chain, then I got the box. So yeah, things worked out. I really need to push this advantage. We do have the type advantage. And as long as I don't get myself nice and weapon skilled. I think you missed some of that. Oof. Yeah, buddy. About time I play Agma correctly. It was the first and possibly last time. Alright. Can I reflect anything? Wow. Agma's reflex brutal against Garam. I thought that we would trade evenly with the Agmas, then my future princess would have to fight the Nari, and that would go poor, and then I do think that Garam can out DPS the Beth. So because our Agma did his job, we were able to make that work. Okay. Good. Don't know if we're going to do 5 battles or 10 battles in this one. We'll just see how I feel at the moment. I kind of want to, I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably film the co-op again. I don't know if anything interesting is going to go down, so it may or may not get posted. I don't know. But the time slot is different. So this is 3 p.m. for Eastern, and then 7 p.m. is when co-op opens up, so it's a little bit weird. And then my second PvP slot is 10. Not really optimistic about fighting a Rue. Here it comes. I don't think I've fought Rue versus Agma before. Can I hear the box? Did I do that alright? 45% health on the Rue. I don't know. I do think Rue can beat Future Princess in a straight trade. Maybe I should go hide and come back with a weapon skill or something. We're doing okay here? No, we're not. We're not really doing great. He took 60% of my health. And then we get to fight an FP. Never really had a good experience trying to kite an FP. Where you at? Oh, he killed me before. I thought he was stationary enough for me to get the stun off, but this is rough. Hopefully we can chomp him up before he gets a real good bunch of damage off him. A face, that is acceptable. And then we should be okay, but this is going to be a very high DPS. He's got an earth damage buff, he's got range damage buff. This is going to be a very high DPS Tinea. But Beth. Whoo-wee! Oh, man. We do have the MLB weapon on Beth, so gotta respect it. Whew. I wonder what upgrade his weapon was on that. I have no idea. I don't fight a lot of Tinians. But, man, if we didn't have the MLB weapon, we would not have won that, so. Whew. That was very high DPS. 2 ranged buffs and an elemental buff on the Tinea right there. That's a pretty scary comp, honestly. Rue, Nari, and Tinea. Alright, we got Isaac over here. We have a type advantage right now. I don't fight a lot of lawns. That hit me from all the way over there. Goodness gracious. We really didn't get to push our advantage at all. In fact, we lost that one. We got 2 boxes. Health is relatively even, but still. I'm kind of surprised they didn't tweak Lon into a FP killer. But with the new hero that's on career right now, the newly released hero, I think that might be the solution there. Where you at? I was hoping he was going to run into it. Wow, he did not. I got tomfooleried with his malarkey. Oh, there it is. Don't touch me with it at all. It was an even trade. I'll take that. Marina is a very challenging hero for my comp. Alright, we need to come through. We have 4 boxes, but that is not a guarantee of anything. I'm not even going to try to weapon skill. He is, yeah. I think I made the correct choice there, not doing weapon skill. He's at like 60%. Can a 4-box Beth with a beautiful new weapon cosmetic. This is the new cosmetic, item cosmetic that they just released. He's trying to zigzag on me. I think that hit. You know that hit. Why did the game not give it to me? And this is how you lose the freaking game, because you don't get your stun. Oh my goodness. Oh. That 3rd weapon skill got the stun, got the chain, made it happen. Whew. I've been in that situation too many times, and it's not gone in our way. Not gone in our favor. I think it's the new Beth cosmetic, man, with this skin. This is what Beth is supposed to look like, man. I never really liked the lizard scale kind of, I don't know, that kind of weapon. So I went and I got the cosmetic. You only get a 0.1 attack account boost percentage thing. Please open that box. We did get our chain. Yeah. That's pretty even. Ooh, this is the first Lin. The first Lin I get to mess with. That's pretty much what I expected. Lin versus FP, I don't know. He went all in, he got the Cosmetic. We're losing the DPS race. Oh, he's waiting for his melee boost. This is good bait. I should have saved my shield. Oh my goodness. Come on, give me the stun. Where's my stun at, bro? I feel like he went up and then down all the while standing in my weapon skill and didn't get stunned. Kind of hurts my feelings. All right, let's see. We have the same party buffs going on. Can Beth do it? Yep, Beth's still better. But I believe he's going to win this fight. Trying to kite, trying to get my weapon skill up. I don't think there's any way we're going to win this. Just hard to kite a future princess. Oh my goodness! The chain popped up. It wouldn't have been enough damage anyways. I don't think I could have. Even if he stood still, I don't know if we had enough damage on that one. So that's our first loss. The Lin was rough. Lin versus Ogma, not great. I should have kited. I obviously should have kited. We traded there. That was foolish. So we'll live and we'll learn off that one. But 9 times out, if you're ever unsure on Ogma, you should just kite around and just run forever and try to get a couple boxes if you can. And then that would have eaten up some of the Lin hit points. So yeah, kiting there was dumb. Hopefully we'll find another one. But I guess not today. Not today. Yeah, get that box, buddy. His weapon skill is up. We're about to get the chain. Hello? Where's my... There it is. Ah, we couldn't get it. What a robbery. He was able to kite out far enough. I thought the second hit of that weapon skill would have got it. But that was wrong. Try to kite around a little bit. We're not kiting anything. Yo, weapons. Or boxes. Where do the boxes want to pop up? I've played this the worst I could have possibly played this match. Hello? I'm holding the button the entire time. Thank you for getting me chain skilled for not opening the goddamn box. Oh, what a pet peeve. How many times have I been standing at a box holding the button and it just not opening it? There's a limit to how many times you can have the same problem before going insane. Wait around a little bit. This is just not a map for kiting. God damn it. Woo! I played this horribly. I have nothing to say to that. I kited horribly. I just let them attack me in the back, messed up my weapon skills, and I tanked one of his. It's just bad times. And we have a FP after this, so I'm going to eat through this marina without too much to say about it. Again, not a very kiteable map, so hopefully I can juke him or something. He's going super try hard. Oh, GG, I just lost this fight. Well, that hit. I saw red numbers on my screen, that's undeniable. GG, doesn't matter which way I juke. You can't juke a future princess weapon skill, not on a map like this. It's just unjukeable. It's unjukeable. Now, you can miss, if you're the actual person playing, staring at your screen, you can miss your weapon skill, but you just can't juke it. I'm south of him when he goes up in the air. I change direction and go north, and it still catches me. Still catches me. So we got to see a Lin today. It was I played it wrong. I tried to trade with Ogma, which was dumb. I just kind of want to see what was going to happen. I didn't know how fast he attacks or whatnot. But that I should have just kited around and then just wasted the time and the hit points on that one. But I'm sure we'll see more Lins in the future. Not really worried about it, honestly. If you're worried about Lin, you could just, put more Marinas in there. The only downside of Lin really is that other people will probably put more Marinas on their teams, especially in a map like this. A lot of people had a lot of love for Marina for a very long time. So you can see number 1, number 3, they're rocking Lins. A Lin and a Beth together, that might be kind of juicy. And you've seen another one at 6. But is this something that's going to stick around? Another one at 12. Is this going to stick around, or are people just flexing the new hero, checking it out? Hard to say. I do eventually want to transition into Gabe and Nari. A lot easier to play, a lot more forgiving on the lag and things like that. But there's a limit to how many times I can kite a Marina weapon skill, be outside the circle, and watch my character still getting hit the entire time before I just go crazy. So at least I could keep the distance if I'm playing a Gabe and a Nari. Just keep that distance and not have to worry about it. But anyways, I don't know why I clicked on you. Apparently I'm not the only person rocking the Bamboo Spear cosmetic. I think it just goes well, man. I'm eager to see how they do with the cosmetics. Although, a lot of Marina, not a lot, but a handful of Marinas are using silence as their weapon because you can get more weapon skills, more stuns and whatnot. And if you have the cosmetic, you just don't have that information. So, might be a thing of it. Might be a little bit of an issue. I don't know. We'll see. I think it looks good with the Flower Girl cosmetic. But anywho. Oh, speaking of cosmetics. What is this? Reach Master in Arena. It doesn't count your old stuff. I'm like, oh no, I should have cleared 20 in Camazone. I did that last week before this crap came out. Do 500 in Orbital. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I'm going to work on Garum, and I think Garum's what I need to beat this current level. What is this? Little shield? Oh! If that is a little shield, that'd be kind of nice. I'd probably put that on Future Princess too, because the current shield just takes up the entire character. So I guess all I gotta do, I gotta beat 20 in Camazone, 500 in Orbital. It's nice that those are things that you earn, that you have to go out and do. Let's see, but floor 20. We just reset down a couple levels here. Let's go into this. This will be useful for people to see. You're only getting a 0.1 attack increase. So if you're buying the ones from the shop, just keep that in mind. The reward's not great there. I did like the two-handed one because I didn't like the old look of the Beth weapon, so, and that goes with Beth's cosmetic really well. This one, I forgot what I did for this, but I think it goes great. I've never liked the cosmetic of the princess staff as well. It looks like a scythe, but it goes backwards. Like, what? And, anyways. Gauntlet. Got some boxing gloves. I don't use anybody that uses gauntlets, so there. But this, yeah, it's a shield. A tiny shield. I think I'll put that on Princess, and that you can see more of her character. But we did get a rifle. Let's show you how that works. Who uses rifle? I'm only thinking of Rue right now. I don't really use any rifle heroes. Rue, where are you at? Where's your tiny little self? That's not you. There we go. We got the tiny Rue. You click on the little sword icon next to the weapon. Click on that, equip. You can only wear this on one hero at a time, which I don't know. That kind of sucks. I can kind of see why, because if you could get the shield cosmetic, you could run the shield cosmetic on every single shield hero. I get that, but well, there we go. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. look at that in a second. Go into the guild. I bet Ogma will look weird without his shield on. Ogma's going to look good when I get him back to the Minotaur shield because it kind of matches his weapon. But let's go to Root. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. Let's look at all of them since I'm here. I like that. I kind of like the bow staff as a weapon. I've always enjoyed that, even though that's not my favorite Ninja Turtle. I think it looks great. I wasn't a, you know, it's my favorite princess cosmetic, the Flower Girl one, but you know, my bias is I would much prefer a pajama style. But I do think that if I can get the shield cosmetic, I'll put it on Princess so she's not completely obscured by her own shield. And that'll kind of give a little bit of mystery. I use Princess so much people won't know exactly what items I'm wearing, even though they can just probably assume that I'm wearing the meta gear. But that looks great, man. The staff looks great. Again, I don't remember how I got that. Who am I using the one-handed sword on? Oh, maybe. No, I think I have a one-handed sword. I could put it on Marina and then people wouldn't know, but I never use Marina. Let's mess around with Beth real quick. Not too much to say here. It's got some nice little fiery particle effects to it. I think it matches really, really well with her cosmetic. I'm going to start throwing free gems on cosmetics more and try to unlock more of my book bonuses that way. The account bonuses I have from unlocking heroes, their awakening and 5-star stuff, I'm pretty low on that compared to all the big boys. And then I need to work on my cosmetics because I didn't really get cosmetics. And there's a handful that, you know, it's like 4 cosmetics and they all cost 300 gems. And if that's going to give you a 0.5% attack or defense or hit points bonus, I mean, that's 1,200 gems spent pretty well. And some of them cost more. You got to do the math and figure out what's what and what's it worth. But this is a great looking hero. This is the boss cosmetic and the new 2-handed sword cosmetic. But my Beth is looking good. She's ready to roll, fellas. She's ready to roll. Is anybody using the one-hand sword? I could put it on Lapis, but I never use Lapis. So that's pretty much up. I'm going to show you guys how the stones work, the new lock-in stones, while we're here. I think it's pretty simple, so it doesn't really justify making its own video, but in case anybody's wondering, they got cold feet or something, they want someone else to show them before they go in. All right, so let's go over here and let's look over to option change, log option. So I haven't done it to any exclusive weapons yet because if you can see how much the stones cost, it's a lot. So let's say, well, first off, you can only lock one sub option. This weapon only has one sub option, so I'll show that in a second. But it shows you how many lock stones it costs at the bottom. I only have 15, but if I want to lock one thing on an exclusive weapon, it's going to cost me 10 lock stones. If I want to do 2, it goes to 30, 3 goes to 60, 100, 150. So it is a ton of lock stones if you want to lock anything on an exclusive weapon. So keep that in mind. And what happens is once I lock these, then I exit that screen and I go and I click change and I start using my regular option change stones, and then everything else will roll but the items that you locked. And what's important to say is that once you lock something, you don't have to lock it again and again and again. Those items will stay locked regardless of how many times you do the option change stones. And if you want to go back and unlock it, you can unlock that option but you don't get reimbursed. You know, the cost of the lock stones will be gone forever. So let's go to something that's not so expensive. Let's go to the shield, and same thing here. If I want to lock some stuff, let's see. Same thing, and this only has one of the sub options. So not the coolest thing to show, but over here, you can see that I have locked some things. So I locked light type attack and weapon skill regen speed with the lock options here. And if I want to undo it, I can undo it, but I'm going to lose the stone, so I don't want to undo it. But I locked light type attack and weapon skill regen speed, and then I rolled it a couple times, and the defense rolled really high, so I went back and locked that. But keep in mind, the cost to lock things keeps going up. But the cost is not anywhere near as bad as it is for an exclusive weapon. So if you want to roll your accessories and your shields and stuff like that, it's pretty easy. Doesn't cost too much. But if you do want to lock, your exclusive weapons, it's super expensive. And for me, I had a bunch of X weapons that were great. I just needed to roll one sub option bonus. But the way this works is that means I would have to lock the DPS, the attack bonus, the defensive, blah, blah, blah. So I'd have to lock 5 things to roll an X weapon. So I'll probably do that in a while. I might just lock 3 things and hope my rolls get good or something like that. I don't know. I'll talk about that when that happens. But anywho, and then here for sub options, you can only lock 1 sub option. So if I try to lock this and I go in, it's going to say, hey, you can only lock 1 thing. So, but we used to have a 70 defense on the accessory. And in a previous video, I compared my Future Princess defense to someone else, and I was missing like 80k toughness. And it was because my shield had such a low defense roll. Now I'm kind of where everybody else is, and it made a big difference. Also, I didn't have the hit points, I didn't have the defense, and I didn't have the damage reduction. So just by using the lock stones, my Future Princess has gotten a massive, massive boost. And since Future Princess is probably going to be the #1 hero that I'm going to be using in the co-op PvE dungeons, I really wanted to roll my Future Princess up to the nth degree because she had real good stats. Now she has amazing stats. And you can see she was like 330 toughness the other day. Now we're almost 440. And the main thing I did, because I still have attack cards on, the main thing I did was just putting some locks down and then rolling this earring and making that work. So hopefully that was educational to you. Hopefully someday in the future I'll get that shield and I can pop that little buckler on her and she'll be looking good and everybody will be super happy and whatnot. But there you go, fellas. There you go, man. She got some big old babies, man. But what? She's almost like Tinia, man. Where's Tinia at? Whew. She got more than Tinia, man. What? Alright, this is my light team. We're trying to get them in good shape. I kind of want to just roll another light. What do you guys think? Do I roll another light mirror, which is going to take me a long time? Or maybe I'll just stop being lazy and I'll keep swapping this thing around. I don't really think that I need the MLB 10% healing. And I really have no... I'm not going to throw any hammers at this. This will just... If it ever gets upgraded, it gets upgraded. But... which is probably not going to happen anytime soon. I feel like I should build Gabe more for DPS than for healing. Because I feel like it's going to have enough healing anyways. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a future time. But... that's what's up. So we showed option change stones. We did a little bit of arena. We'll do some more co-op in the future. But unfortunately, co-op is only open for a period of time. I totally understand why they did that. Because people are just going to come in, do their highest level of the day, and then get out of here. But Future Princess with the staff. I think she's going to look good with that little buckler, man. Although maybe her being completely obscured by her shield is a good thing. I don't know. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.